Okay, welcome. Good morning to Motivational Monday. My name is Matthew Haji, Executive Vice President, LPT Realty. I'm joined by Robert Palmer, founder and CEO, and we are doing a special Motivational Monday from Miami. We are actually on No Closing Costs, which is the name of Robert's yacht here, and we are celebrating your birthday, brother. So,
man. 45.
45.
I tell you what, like, I don't know. I feel a little old. The key ones hit you, like 40,
Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a young, happy, spry 45.
Yeah,
like
that's good.
45.
So you're like 39, everything's good. You wake up 40, you're like, my knee hurts.
Yes, 45, I think. But yeah, it's been a great birthday week. Excited to be down in Miami. You know, we come down here 5 or 6 times a year. Good amount of business. You know, I've got some of my favorite restaurants in Florida down here, and so it's been great. And you know, having no closing costs down here as a home base this time of year. You know, I'm gonna keep my boat in South Florida for about half the year. But yeah, man, I love coming down here and hanging out, and it's been good.
Awesome.
A lot of great business meetings, a lot of great personal meetings, a lot of great restaurants, and just enjoying my birthday week. So it's been fantastic.
That's great. Also got to give a shout out to Davey, the man behind the camera. It was his birthday on Thursday of last week, and we had the opportunity to go see him play. He's a very accomplished saxophonist, and so just want to give him a shout out as well too. A lot of birthdays in November. October. Yeah, we're about to be in those.
November is upon us, my man.
Yeah. All right, so we are going to jump right in. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. As you guys know, we've been talking about Connect 2.0. We're getting close to launching it, so we want to walk you through what the schedule would look like, give you a tutorial, and then also cover the Digital Wizard ICA, which is also new. So
yeah, man, we got a lot of cool stuff to cover today. You know, it's good. I'm actually going to share. I'm going to try to push my own slides here from the laptop. Last time I tried this at Montana,
you broke it.
It was an epic fail. So hopefully today here on the boat it's going to be good. So let me see. All right, I'm going to go share. I'm going to grab the keynote, and then I'm going to go full screen.
Perfect.
All right, you guys are seeing my screen. This is good. Fantastic. All right, so couple quick update on the 3 big things. So for those of you who are on our special edition, our Labor Day Motivation Monday, if you didn't catch that, it is in Knowledge Base. You should definitely go grab it. 3 big things that we're doing in 2025 are Ascend Initiative, which is our path to becoming the #1 training company in the real estate industry in 2025. We've started putting together Ascend Initiative events. We're doing kind of some, I guess, early testing. We're having a handful of events around the country, kind of getting that framework put together. The goal there is 1,000 events in 2025 through Ascend. And then we're also working on a pretty cool concept for what we're going to call Ascend Select events. So these will be third-party events where if you attend that event, we will reimburse you whatever the cost was in the form of a marketing credit to the Listing Power Tools store for buying direct mail, digital marketing, power packs, magazines, all of our cool stuff. So that's something we're putting together, but a lot of great information will be coming up on Ascend here in the near future. In addition to that, we have Aperture. You know, I put some information out around Aperture. We had the Aperture call, again, we explained that in September. And real quick, I'm gonna I guess come back off screen. I gotta figure out how to bounce back and forth with the sharing here. And we're gonna stop sharing and go back to the 2-shot if you can, Davey. So Ascend, obviously, massive initiative for us. You know, becoming the #1 training real estate company, having those 1,000 in-person events that will be coming in Connect 2.0, which we're going to officially start the Connect 2.0 launch here. We're going to go through that on today's Motivation Monday, and then Aperture. And so again, the vision for Aperture is again more of my commitment and our commitment here to agent choice, more of our commitment to brokerage for life, to really give agents the path to make the LPT Holdings family a place for any agent, no matter where they are in their career, what their individual definition of success is. If you didn't catch that September webinar, I'd encourage you to check it out. I go into a lot of detail about the vision for Aperture. The cool thing there is, you know, Aperture is owned by LPT Holdings.
Yep.
You know, and so I posed this question once on Motivation Monday. You know, what if the #1 company by transaction count, which currently is EXP, and the #1 company by volume, which is Compass, right? And what we see is there's not a lot of overlap. A lot of Compass agents don't go to EXP. A lot of EXP agents don't go to Compass. They really do live in 2 different markets. So what if LPT Holdings had both of those offerings for our agents, where agents can stay part of the family, continue to vest their stock, continue to earn their revenue share, continue to be part of our culture and community if their business takes them in a place where they find one of those 2 brands more aligns with their business. And so it's all about making you more successful, giving you more opportunity, you more choices, making overall LPT Holdings, which is the company you all have RSUs and stock in, more valuable. That is our mission. That is our goal. And so excited to be laying the groundwork there. We're going to be actually having, I got to put a slide back up here. Get my chat down. We're going to be having what we call the Path to Aperture meeting here. I guess this is tomorrow. Let me get my deck. So if you grab your phones, we got a QR code here. So there is a webinar we're going to be having the path to Aperture. All right, October 29th, 5 to 6 p.m. One of the important things to me is that if there are LPT agents who want to explore the Aperture opportunity, we're going to give you a special path to get there as a thank you for being a part of the LPT family. Now, again, LPT Luxury Collection does not go away. LPT Luxury Preferred Network does not go away. You can build a successful luxury business inside of LPT. You can build a successful luxury business inside of Aperture. But if there are any LPT agents who decide that they want to align with the Aperture brand, again, agent choice, we're going to give you a special path as a thank you for being a part of the LPT family, where you can get into Aperture with alternative qualifications. Because again, we want to say a thank you to those who are here, who are part of this family and have helped us build this amazing company as we continue to build more and more value. So I'm going to leave that QR code up for another second there so people have a chance to give it a scan. But again, if you want to be a part of that path to Aperture Zoom, scan the QR code, register. That's going on. Is that tomorrow? Today? Tomorrow? What's today?
Yeah.
Today's the 28th? So it's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, 5 to 6 p.m.
Yeah, we're all turned around.
Yeah, dude, this whole whirlwind trip we've been on, it's fantastic. All right, so hopefully everybody got that QR code scanned. That's going on tomorrow. All right, and then from there, the big news, the big thing everybody's been waiting for since Grand Prix, and that is the rollout of Connect 2.0.
All right.
So Connect 2.0 is coming. The rollout actually officially starts today. Today is the soft launch for the state of California. All right, and as a part of that, we are launching our new ICA wizard. So I'm going to do a walkthrough today and show you all what this new automated onboarding, automated ICA signature process. We've improved the way that you can send out links. You're no longer waiting on support to send out ICAs through .loop. We really are taking our onboarding and ICA and recruiting process to an absolute new level with this piece of technology. That's going out today for California. It'll be live in all states by Friday or Monday. I think basically we're going to push the code late Friday. So by Monday morning, everyone will have access to that for all of our states. For today, it's going live in California as we soft launch. Then next week, we're going to kick off an agent survey system. We're going to go into a little detail about that today. Basically, whenever you have a transaction with LPT, you're going to receive a survey that asks you how we did. And we're going to use those surveys to determine where we're winning and where we're losing and where we're doing a great job and where we need to do more work. We're at a size now where that type of data can be very valuable to us. And we built that in as a critical part of Connect 2.0 to gather agent feedback so we know where we're providing amazing service or where we need to work on things, whether that's compliance, DA, commission concierge. You'll be able to give us your feedback at a granular transaction level. We can aggregate that data and do a better job for you. All right, that's coming. We've got, after that, November 11th, we're going to be launching the Connect 2.0 upgrades to what we're calling Auto DA and Intake Wizard. This is about how you get your files into compliance, how we send those DAs out. Big upgrade there. Then November 18th, we will prepare our Connect 2.0 agent profiles, getting ready for the big launch. Then we're going to take a break the week of Thanksgiving, and then we're going to come back. This is so exciting, and I'm going to come back on screen here. We're going to come back December 2nd, all right, with a marathon for Connect 2.0, all right? The BBA marathon was so impactful, right? For those of you that participated, we did 50 classes, 50 live Zooms, all right, with senior leadership on them to help you prepare for the buyer-broker changes as a part of the NAR settlement. I view the Connect 2.0 launch as just as important. It's going to be just as transformative to our industry and our business. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to have 50 live sessions over 2 weeks going live with you. I'm going to be on those Zooms. Matt's going to be on those Zooms. All the amazing team's going to be on those Zooms to go through and walk you through and introduce you to Connect 2.0. It's going to be a combination of hands-on training on Connect 2.0. It's going to be live content creation for Connect 2.0. But I view the Connect 2.0 launch as so critical that we're going to dedicate 2 full weeks, 50 live sessions to walking you through the Connect 2.0 launch so that we can all succeed together on this new amazing platform. So really exciting there. All right, so with that, I'm going to dig into today's launch, all right, which is the ICA wizard. And I had somebody ask in the chat, what is ICA? That is our Independent Contractor Agreement. So right now, when someone wants to join LPT, you have to submit a ticket, and then someone manually prepares an Independent Contractor Agreement. We send out a .loop link. It's a little bit of a cumbersome process. Then there's some manual input we have to do on the back end. We are launching this new automated TurboTax style wizard for basically self-service for agents to go through all of that. And more importantly, as they're doing that, they're actually loading all of the information needed for that Connect 2.0 profile. So people who join now are actually going to have their Connect 2.0 profiles already ready to go because of this wizard. And then all of us existing LPT folks, we're going to update our profiles that week before Thanksgiving. So again, this is how you roll out a massive massive piece of technology like that. So I'm going to jump into this. I'm super excited about this technology. We've been working on this behind the scenes for a long time to get it out. The dev team has done an amazing job. All right, so let me get this pulled up. I missed some of my slides.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
my agent survey slide, my auto DA and intake wizard slide, my agent profile slide,
Yeah.
and my launch marathon
Oh,
slide.
man.
All right, so now we're going to get into the ICA wizard. All right, so now when someone wants to join LPT, and I saw a question about teams, and we're going to be releasing an update to this in the next probably 2 weeks, where team leaders will be able to kick off this ICA process with the team splits and everything already determined and as an addendum to that agreement, and it will onboard them directly to your team inside of Connect the minute they sign. I mean, this technology is absolutely going to take things to the next level for our brokerage. So when someone receives the link, they land here, all right, they get started. We ask them for their name and their email and their cell phone number, and then we send them a text code, because we want to verify they're a real person. We don't want people spamming our systems. They type in that verification code, so now we know we have an accurate cell phone number for every agent coming into the system. All right, then we ask them some basic questions about their production details. Are you a new agent? What's your production? Do you have contracts to transfer? Do you have active listings to transfer? Who is your current broker? They complete this. We then get into a questionnaire where they can tell us what level of support they would like. Some agents say, you know what, I need minimal support. I've been using .loop forever. I'm a pro at this. Other agents say, I need maximal training. I need you to call me and hold my hand and walk me through this. We want to be able to give everyone the support process that they need through onboarding. So here they get to self-identify and tell us what level of support they want. They tell us about their real estate goals, what excites them about LPT Realty. Are they interested in joining a team? We're asking about open investigations and commission advances. Do they have a mortgage broker's license? Are they licensed in more than one state? All this information that we need to know to collect along the way. Then they go to choose a sponsor. All right, now this was a big one. I wanted a really powerful way for them to choose a sponsor to keep the integrity of our system. And so the first thing we do is we ask them for the sponsor's phone number. And if they type in the sponsor's phone number, and I put in Matt Buckley's phone number here, and it matches, boom, there it is. There's your sponsor, Matt Buckley. There's his headshot, his contact information matched on his phone number. All right, now, let's say I mistyped Matt's phone number. So here you'll notice I typed 555-1212. That is clearly not Matt's cell phone number. So then it asked me for my sponsor email. All right, I'm going to go back one. See, it wasn't asking for email originally because the phone number matched. If the phone number is not found in the system, now it's going to say, well, then give me his email address. If his email address matches, which in this case it does, again, it pulls up and shows that he is my sponsor. Now, let's say I have the wrong email address for him. I put fake@fake.com for his email address. Now it's going to pop up and ask me to type in his name manually. Now this, we have to do a little work on the back end to link it. With the first two, the system automatically links. It knows. There's also buttons there to say, well, I don't know their phone number. I don't know their email. We made a very simple process here for sponsor identification, but we're also taking it one step further. All right. Additionally, you will have your own dedicated link off of your recruiting site. So here I use Molly Ann Ward. Hers is mward.lpt.com. So if you receive a join link from Molliana at mward.lpt.com, like with her link in there, it will pre-populate her as the sponsor when they get to this page. You'll notice here we're not asking for email address. We're not asking for cell phone number. Molliana is already populated because I used her link. All right. Again, we built this in a very great way. Then we have an ability to add a co-sponsor if there's a second sponsor. We built everything here to empower you guys to win in this process, because this was one of the fears. We knew if we got this wrong, we could actually break the integrity of our system. So we spent a ton of time making sure that as we go to this automated process, we don't create holes. All right. So once I've chosen my sponsor, then I get in here and I choose my commission plan. Am I going to join as a business builder, or am I going to join as a brokerage partner? And then it tells me the benefits of each. I choose my commission plan. Then I'm going to fill out the information for my W-9. I'm going to type in my primary residence with a nice Google Maps address matching, all right? I'm going to put in my name. I'm going to put in my tax ID number. Then I'm going to talk about my license. Am I not licensed yet? Am I ready to move my license today? Do I want to move my license in the future? And then a little calendar will pop up for them to do that. Or, hey, call me to disclose when I can come, right? We understand that agents have a different timing of when they can come. Then they can put in their license number. This is a California example where they have DBAs on their licenses, so we need to pick that up. And then the primary license state. great. They fill all that information in, and then guess what? We use that to build the Independent Contractor Agreement and the W-9, and now they e-sign them directly in our platform using the same technology we used for the BBA Wizard.
That's
all right?
right.
That e-sign platform we built for our BBA Wizard is now used to execute the W-9, the ICA, the agent pledge, everything they need to go through this. All right? So they read through the ICA here, they click and agree to, and then when they're done, they can download all of the signed documents right there. They can download their signed W-9, they can download their ICA, their addendum, their agent pledge, everything they signed going through that process. And then these documents will also be available in so they can go back and see them later. It's one of the weaknesses right now we have is because those documents are in the corporate .loop, agents have to ask us for a copy of their ICA. Under the new platform, you'll just be able to go in and see that, all right, as we get everybody onboarded to the system. So again, this is a big part of Connect 2.0. This is the first stage of Connect 2.0 is having the new agents who join onboarded through this automated wizard system. From there, they create their password to Connect 2.0. Right now, it'll be Connect 1.0. It'll bridge over. They set their password, and then they go into a second part of the journey, which is completing their profile. All right, so now we come into here. We know where they're licensed. We want to add their realtor boards. All right, this is all part of the new Connect 2.0 system back here, where we have your license information, we have your boards. All right, we get in here. They tell us how they want to get paid. If it's not a DA state, I'm going to ACH. I'm going to pick up a check. I'm going to get paid at closing. Mailing address, all the information they need here. They set up their billing information. They set up their marketing profile. They watch our little marketing video. And all this can be done before we transfer their license, before we've gone through the full onboarding process. All this is instantly done through this new auto ICA to get agents into our family with as least friction as possible. So with there, I'm going to come back for a minute, and we'll talk about this, Haj.
Yeah. So this is exciting because one,
that's pretty damn cool.
No,
this is the tip of the spear. This is the first Connect 2.0 feature we are officially releasing. Again, so it's live today in California. It will be live for everyone else late Friday evening. So we like to push code updates in the afternoons on Friday in case they break something. So by Monday morning, everyone will have their individual recruiting links. We'll have videos in the knowledge base on how to use this and walk people through it. It's going live today for the California soft launch around 2 o'clock this afternoon. All right, those links are going out to the people on the waiting list. Anyone on the waiting list who came in through a subdomain, they're going to have that link with you already in there as the sponsor. Yep. It's going to be very cool. And then we're going to release it general to everyone else late Friday evening for basically a full Monday utilization. But very exciting technology coming down the pipe. It really is.
I mean, I think about all the problems that it solves, when people accidentally, don't fill out something correctly and then it causes a kink in their business or, they're not sure
we're
how
chasing
to
them. We can't pay people.
Correct.
Yeah, man. We really put a lot of thought into how do we use this to solve problems that we're seeing today? How do we use this to solve friction points that we're seeing today? And I told you guys back in March that when Connect 2.0 launched, it would be the most powerful platform for a brokerage, right? Getting listing power tools out of its legacy code base into LPTX. We launched that a couple of months ago. Now with Connect 2.0 starting to come out, this is going to position us for a whole new level of success. And again, we're not fundamentally changing what we're doing here. Right. We're just streamlining processes and making it easier for you all to achieve your goals and to win inside of this amazing LPT platform.
That's right. I'm excited about that, man. Again, from as I think about the experience that people have as they're being introduced to LPT, we've got so many amazing things, but this was a bottleneck for us, right? And now we've got the ability to listen to our agents on, hey, how are we doing on transactions? Where are we getting it right? Where are we getting it wrong? And that's important to us. We want to get it right. So if we aren't getting it right and we don't have a great mechanism to know that we're not getting it right, we don't have the ability to improve. And so this is so exciting to know that we'll be able to go down to granular level. How do we do on this transaction? Was it great, or where do we need to improve? It's amazing, man.
Yeah, so we're using a system called Net Promoter Score. Yep. So then I'll throw this up.
NPS, that's right.
Yeah, NPS. And so the question that we'll ask you is, how likely are you to recommend a friend or another agent to LPT based just on that just on this one transaction, right? Like, we know you all love LPT for the most part. We know you recommend LPT to agents, but saying, hey, if you had to judge LPT just on how your DA was processed on this file, how commission concierge reacted on this file, how compliance interfaced with you on this file, how our technology served you on this file, would the answer still be a 10, or is it going to be a 1 or a 2? And we want that feedback. We want to know. The only way we can make this company the absolute best in the world, the only way we can achieve my commitment to you from a service level and a commitment level, is to have this type of feedback loop. And so the NPS surveys, again, that's going to be coming out starting next week. All right, that's another massive feature of Connect 2.0. Then we're going to get into the Auto DA and Intake Wizard, which again is going to give you more control of that process of setting up the way the files are distributed and dispersed, requesting compliance reviews of files, better tracking there instead of just relying on dot loop. So over time, we'll be phasing out the dot loop intake form for this full intake wizard in Connect 2.0, and then finally agent profiles. So really exciting stuff there. And so that's our Connect 2.0 schedule. The next big thing we're going to talk about here is our states. Okay. And so I'm going to drop a little bit of a bomb here. So, I told you guys that we were going to, we had 11 states. We were going to open, I think first it was 18 new states, then it was 22 new states, and then it was 24 new states. We are actually in a position now to open 49 states.
Just open the whole world at this point.
Before the end of the year, okay? The only state we don't have a broker and a launch plan in place for to be ready by the end of the year is the islands of Hawaii, all right? We are looking for an amazing Hawaiian broker. And if we find an amazing Hawaiian broker, then we will be in all 50 states by year end.
Yes.
All right. We are here almost in November. So over the next 60 days, we launched soft launch California today. We've got California opening officially in a couple of weeks. We've got a lot of other amazing states opening. We got there and said, you know what? Like if we're going to be at 43, 44, like let's just get it done.
Yeah,
like let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's be a national cloud brokerage in all 50 states and multiple Canadian provinces when we enter 2025. And the team has been working hard to make that a reality.
That's right. Awesome. Well, this is a great birthday, man. You gave us all a gift for your birthday. Yeah. That's fantastic. I like the way you roll.
Yeah. So one last time, I'm going to share this graphic of the rollout for Connect 2.0. Let me get that up again, just so we can talk through that, so everybody understands the time frames. And here we go. Let me go full screen here. All right. So again, ICA Wizard. All right, that's the amazing technology I just walked you through.
Yep.
That goes live today for California soft launch and will be live for every state in everyone's hands late Friday evening, so really count on using it Monday. All right, you'll have your own links from your recruiting websites. You'll have videos on how to use it. Everything will be ready to go. Then next Monday, we're going to talk about agent surveys. Those agent surveys will start going out next week. So next week, as you start to close new transactions, as you start to have new compliance approvals, new DAs, you're going to be receiving these survey requests asking you to come in and tell us how we did and rate your willingness to recommend LPT to another agent based just on that one experience. We want you to isolate that one experience because those are the processes we want to make better and better and better and figure out, is it a technology issue? Is it a training issue? Is it isolated to a certain state, a certain group? What is it? We're going to use this data to find and make everything better across this brokerage. Then November 11th, we get into the auto DA and intake. This again is where we're going to move that intake sheet from a dot loop form into native Connect to give you more granular control and to give us, again, more technology and a smoother process as a brokerage. Then on November 18th, we're all going to set up our agent profiles, existing agents. We're going to go in there and set up our boards and our states and our profiles and our bio and our pictures and our wall video, photos, everything needed for that beautiful Connect 2.0 profile to be ready when we officially hit go on Connect 2.0, the social component of it, the social interface of it, on December 2nd with a 2-week marathon, 50 live Zooms. All right, I'm going to be on most of those. I'm committed to this. You guys are going to be spending a ton of time with me between December 2nd and December 13th as I get hands-on with you and we drive and show you exactly how to use Connect 2.0, how to find the information you need, how to connect with other agents, how to build your personal community, how to win. And remember, this software lives directly inside of our core brokerage software. This isn't like, well, hey, you got to go to Facebook Workplace for this, and you're going to go to Connect for that, and you're going to go Listing Power Tools for that. We have worked hard to bring everything together into one system, Connect 2.0, to handle the onboarding, the surveys, the social interactions, the training, the videos. Everything we do is going to live inside of one system, which I don't know of that existing at any other brokerage. I don't know of any brokerage. I don't know of most big companies that have pulled that off, but definitely not any brokerages where their agents can do everything inside of a single platform that the company created for them. Again, this is the revolution that is LPT. So I hope you're excited. That 50 Zooms, it's going to kick off Connect 2.0 in an amazing way. We know how much fun the BBA Marathon was. We know how impactful the BBA Marathon was. And so we're doing it again with Connect 2.0 to make sure that all of you have the knowledge you need. So I'm obviously excited.
Yeah.
I'm fired up
You're
today.
fired up.
I'm in Miami for my birthday week. Life is good, and just so excited to keep working hard for you all and driving this brokerage to new heights. You have an amazing team of leaders here. You have an amazing team of corporate staff from the support departments, the onboarding departments, the technology team, the dev team. Everyone here is working so hard to put LPT in a position for you to win, because that is how we all win together.
Right.
And
That's right.
that is the beauty of this business, is that you all as agents, as our customers, we win together. We build this company together. We own this company together. It's just such an exciting future that we're building, and I am ready. This next little window of time as we release, I'm a technology geek, man. I love this stuff.
Yeah.
I am so passionate about what we've been building. When we launched this framework in March at Grand Prix, and now here we are 6 months later, 7 months later, finally getting everything we committed to rolled out. It is going to change the company. It's going to change the business, going to change the industry, and all in a positive way to empower our agents, because that's a big part of my why.
Yeah.
I want to empower agents through innovation, and LPT does that each and every day. LPT Holdings does that each and every day. Aperture is going to do that each and every day. Listing Power Tools is going to do that each and every day. Leads Connect, Ascend, everything we are building is about empowering you to grow your business and achieve your individual definition of success, and that makes me proud every morning when I wake up and get out of bed.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I can see how fired up you are, man. I know that you've worked really, really hard on this. I've seen a lot of the behind the scenes of it coming together, and you asking the type of questions of like, hey, what would you want to know here? And, getting all that collection of data is so important, man. So I'm excited to change the experience that LPT agents have with inside of our ecosystem to make them, remove the sand out of the gears, make it easier for them to go faster. So.
I got a few people saying the QR code didn't work. I'm gonna put that slide back up one more time.
Okay. Do we have the link?
Can
Can we put the link in the chat as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we can maybe throw the link in the chat too. I think a couple people are maybe throwing the link in the chat. Okay,
Perfect.
Links are going in the chat.
Yep.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, if you have a issue with the QR code, just click that link. It will take you to the same
All right,
spot.
fantastic.
Perfect.
All right, I'm going to come back off to us so we can give final words and
All right.
get out of here.
Yeah,
man. I hope
absolutely.
everybody has an amazing Monday.
Yeah.
I hope you are as motivated as I am today.
Yes.
The beauty of our Motivation Mondays here. Again, check us out on that Path to Aperture call tomorrow if you're interested in that. Another big thing that's going to be coming up, we're getting it scheduled right now. We have to work with the legal team on this, but we're going to have our first shareholder meeting. And so we're going to have a Zoom that will only be available to anyone that has at least one RSU, right? So pretty much everybody who's closed one transaction has an RSU here. Everyone that has one RSU will be invited to what we're going to have as a shareholder meeting, where we're going to talk about some details around the IPO, around some other exciting things happening this year. We're going to talk about some confidential stuff, so we can't do it here on a Motivation Monday. But we're really going to lay out and talk about that plan and what our path looks like. And again, something I am very excited about, because the difference of us having this IPO as a much larger company versus if you look at the other cloud brokerages who went public at very small agent count numbers, so they weren't able to do the big blue chip IPO process. They were doing reverse mergers or Canadian exchanges. Right. I'm excited about this process. I've actually worked very hard and self-funded the company to get us here, to put us on that path.
Yeah.
So this shareholder meeting is going to be very exciting to talk about the conversations I'm having with investment bankers, how they view this company, how they view the way we are revolutionizing real estate. And so we'll be announcing that soon too. And that soon too. That will happen sometime in the month of November. And again, you'll have to go in through Connect Tiles. And we're not going to make a link publicly available, because we have to make sure that only our LPT agents who have at least one RSU, who are shareholders, are in that Zoom, so that we can talk about some of this confidential information. But that will be happening here in the month of November. Yeah. Really exciting.
That's
exciting. As we continue on this path, man.
Right.
Everything is falling in line exactly how we'd hoped it would, despite the market, despite the headwinds we've been facing. And it's because of all of our amazing agents and how hard you guys have worked to make this company what it is. And I'm so proud to be in business with each and every one of you. So I know I'm motivated. Yeah. I hope you're motivated. Go out there and do the work. Do what only you can do, and make it a great week. Make it a win for everybody. Have a great one.
Have a great one.